I took my quarterly trip to HomeGoods to see what's on the shelves for the upcoming season. HomeGoods is very good at sourcing unique items from all over the world. Many of the items are handcrafted by local artisans, and they offer these items at a very reasonable price point. Today I'm looking for classic, timeless items for Christmas and for winter in general that can be used for many years to come. The first aisle that I went to was the ornament aisle, and I found these vintage-inspired ornaments. They were made in Poland, they were glass, and they had several types. They had the Santa carrying the Christmas tree. There was also one with a British guard and what it looks like the Tower of London. And these were $14.99 each. And they had these sweet little penguins with the Christmas tree and the presents. I like to add one or two of these to my tree every year. I do have a Christmas tree that's mostly vintage inspired, so I love these type of ornaments. I also saw these little ones made in Germany, little wooden ornaments. These had a very like handcrafted folk art look to them. Reminds me of something that you would find at a Christmas market in Bavaria or one of those European towns. And they had little elves. They had what looks like a king. And I just thought these were really charming. They had a nice collection of shiny bright ornaments and different types, but I'm more attracted to these vintage inspired ones. These are copies of the shiny bright ornaments from the 1940s. They are glass, and they came in these beautiful pastel colors. I also saw this vintage inspired garland. It is 6 feet long, and it had little beads and little Christmas tree balls and traditional Christmas colors. Very pretty if you don't want to use a lot of ornaments on the tree, but still want to have some interest. I found a nice collection of stockings, and I am especially attracted to these that look hand knit. They had these beautiful cream colored stockings. They had this pair that had the tassels, and then they had the ones next to them which had pom-poms, and of course I love anything with a pom-pom or a tassel. I just thought these were very pretty, very well done. You get 2 stockings for, I believe it was $24.99. But I just love to have I do like traditional Christmas colors, the red and the green, but then I like to have little pops of neutral items just to give the eye a little place to rest. I also saw this very classic looking tree skirt in this plaid fabric, cream background, green and red checks, and this also had a very nice border of little tassels. So I thought that was a cute thing to use for a Christmas tree if you like those traditional Christmas colors. I came upon this collection of hand carved Christmas trees, and I thought they were just so beautiful in their simplicity. They had different sizes and different wood tones. And I think these are perfect if you're a more minimal person for Christmas. You don't like to have a lot of color. You like to focus more on natural elements. And this is a very Scandinavian feel to me. I thought they would look beautiful, if you have a grouping of them on a mantle or on an entryway table. Just a really pretty way to introduce some wood to your Christmas decor. And I couldn't ignore these beautiful brass reindeer. Brass is my favorite metal for Christmas. I just liked the warmth of it, and I thought these would look really beautiful on a mantle with the stockings, just to create a really pretty vignette. They were $16.99 each. HomeGoods also has a very nice collection of wreaths and garland. This wreath really caught my eye just because it looked so real. It was very simple. It just had the different types of greens. It had the pine cones and some deep purple berries. And this is something that again would fit into a decor that's more minimal. It doesn't have a lot of color. And it could be left up really well into winter, as could this garland. This was a very nice garland. It matches the wreath that I just showed. It's called their Real Touch Garland. It's 12 feet long, and this would look very pretty around doorways or trimming the mantle or really anywhere. And again, these are simple enough that they could be left up way past Christmas. There was a nice collection of advent calendars and other vintage-inspired little village scenes. I think these are made of balsa wood. I think that's what this thin wood that is used for crafts is called. These were by Martha Stewart Home, and most of them had the LED light that you could, light them up at night. They had really pretty alpine scenes, very German looking, which is very fitting since Christmas ornaments did originate in Germany in the 1600s and in the 1800s. But I thought these were very sweet for a family that has children who like to do the advent calendar. You could put little treats and trinkets in each of the little drawers, and these could be used year after year, and they could even be passed down. Don't quote me on the price, but I think these range from $24.99 to $29.99. I have a small obsession with plaid, really for any time of the year, but especially at Christmas. And this tablecloth in this classic red and green plaid fabric really caught my eye. This could be the foundation for a beautiful Christmas table. I saw several similar ones in inspiration pictures. And to continue the plaid theme, I found this very pretty flannel covered pillow, again in a very traditional looking plaid fabric. This is from the Alpine Chalet, a World Travelers collection, and this is very soft, very fluffy, and again this is something that you could leave out all winter long until you're ready to do your spring decorating. It also came in another size, the square size. This throw was absolutely gorgeous. The colors are more fall, winter, not necessarily Christmas colors, but it was made in Italy, and it was just soft and beautiful. It's made of 100% lamb's wool merino, which kind of explains the higher price point. I believe it was $79.99, but again, something you could have out all winter long. I saw this pillow, which would be perfect for all the bird lovers out there. It shows a collection of different birds perched on a snow-covered branch of a pine tree. I thought this would be very pretty out again all winter. And there was this beautiful lumbar style pillow with these gorgeous deep colors. It almost looks like a tapestry type fabric. And $19.99. What a great way to add some color to your home after the Christmas decorations are taken down. And who doesn't love to slip between a set of comfy flannel sheets on a cold winter's night? In fact, this is one of my winter homemaking rituals. As soon as the hour changes in the fall, I switch my regular cotton sheets to flannel sheets on all of the beds. HomeGoods had a nice selection of different Christmas prints. They had cats, they had reindeer, they had the Nutcracker theme, and they had sizes from twin sets all the way to king. The prices ranged from $24.99 to $34.99 for the king size, which I thought was a very good deal for good quality flannel sheets. I was impressed by their collection of throws. I'm particularly drawn to these chunky knit ones, especially this one in this heathered yarn. But they had all types of styles and colors. They had the more traditional designs to the more contemporary designs, and this is just a great way to add another cozy layer to your winter home. And of course, a faux fur throw is always a welcome addition to the foot of a bed or to a sofa, and I thought this was a very good one, very realistic. If you like to sprinkle some Christmas decorating in your bathrooms, I think the best way to do that is with these Christmas-themed hand towels. They had the traditional designs, the pine trees, the snowflakes, and I just thought that these were still elegant and tasteful, not over the top, not cheesy, though if that's what you like, there's nothing wrong with that, but this is just something that you would not get tired of, and it would be pretty for a guest bathroom or a powder room. I saw these interesting botanical style prints in the art aisle. These were made in Denmark, and they do have that Scandinavian Nordic feel to them. They have a very simple medium tone wood frame, and they just show different pine cones, different types of needles for pine trees. I thought they would make a very pretty display on a wall. And again, this is not Christmas themed, though you could use it for Christmas and then just leave it up year round if you like this type of art or just for the winter season. And there was such a nice collection of candles. I kind of focused on this particular display just because I love green, and this was a very nice selection of different colored green candles. I'm not so much into the Christmas cookies and those kind of scents, because then you're limited to just burning them around Christmas. I do like the balsam fir and the pine scented candles, and these were just beautiful. These glass containers that you could use, once the candle is finished, you could use them on a bathroom vanity to display cotton balls or Q-tips for keeping candy, and I just thought they were just really, really pretty. And they had different colors. They had the white, they had the clear, and these that look like little birch logs are also very pretty and very wintry looking. Then I saw this really interesting looking bowl, a glass bowl that had 5 candles in it in the shape of pine trees. And this was $29.99, but you are getting 5 candles, and also you have this beautiful bowl that you can use afterwards to display fruit or nuts or candy. A very unique way to display candles. If you already have your own candles and you're just looking for candle holders, they had these very pretty mercury looking candle holders that you just pop a candle in it, and you can add the flickering glow of candlelight to any room of your house. And no trip to HomeGoods is complete without visiting their food aisles. They had such a nice collection of jams and jellies and cookies from all over the world. I saw items from France, from Italy, from England. They had a lemon curd and orange curd. I can just imagine how delicious these jams and jellies would be on a piece of toast on a cold winter's night, sitting by a blazing fire. They also had macaroons. They had Scottish shortbread. Again, these are not decor items, but they are little treats and Things that will definitely make winter a little bit more bearable and cozy.